If you want to learn how to do your nails at home, watch this video. So today I'll be using the Xcode Tips BTArtBox nails, Gel X style press-on nails. Everything that will be used today is listed on my Amazon storefront and my DIY nail folder. So we're going to start off with my nails. This is them not prepped, so we're going to prep them now. I go in with this nail polish gel remover, but it also eats up glue, and I'll have on nails for about 2 weeks, sometimes up to 3 weeks, and then I take them off myself, and there'll be some remaining glue that is sitting there, so I'll just put that little remover and it eats it right up. And then I just go in with this instrument and just like scrape it and press it off. So this kind of looks gross a little bit in my opinion, but usually it's more of like a jelly like consistency. But the nails that I had on was not gel X style, it was just like with the regular Sally's nail glue. So when I was removing it, it was a little bit more on the drier side, but I just let it sit on my nail for about a minute. It works pretty quickly, and then I just go in downward motions to take it off and clean it up. Then I go in with some cuticle remover, and I'll just sit this on my nails and my cuticles. It's mostly for cuticles, but it also helps me remove some of the rest of the debris that's on my nails. So like I said, I'll just saturate my nails like so, and then I go in with that same instrument, and I'm gonna just do the same method. Just press, like push it down, and as you can see, there's still more buildup. So I just do that for some time and then clean it up. But for the past like 2 years, I've been wearing, press-on nails, gel X style nails. I was the girl that was always in the nail salon back to back. Like, it was my self-care routine, and that was the one thing that I really made sure I did for myself to make myself feel better. And I was into designs, colors, different shapes, and as a girl, there's just certain things I think you always go to and do for yourself to make you feel like complete. Like, I've been on a lash extension break, but I love having lashes on, or you know what I mean? But it gets costly doing these things. And then sometimes also making nail appointments used to be really inconvenient for me, because I'll only have this day off, and then my specific nail person wasn't there. And when I get stuck on someone, I really get stuck on them. So I was just like, you know what, this is starting to get really costly. Like, I'm spending like $150 and up to do a pedicure and my nails, and I was like, I gotta learn how to do it myself. So that's exactly what I did. So in this next step, when you're done removing all of the debris, I just go in with this nail brush. I don't even know the names of these things, but they're all listed in my Amazon storefront. So like this buffer file, I'll use that and just buff my nails up. And once I'm done using the big cube buffer, I go on with a smaller one because it's a little bit more control and I could get those corners. But yeah, 2 years ago, I watched a whole bunch of videos and I was like, you know what, I could do it myself. I'm gonna learn how to do my own nails. And I just watched videos on TikTok, and I learned how to prep nails, how to apply them, and it's just trial and error. I used Amazon and I bought nails from BTArtBox nails, and it was a wrap. I've never been back to the nail salon to do my hands ever since, and we're going on 2 years strong. I only go there to do my pedicure. So after that step, you want to go in with some nail dehydrator. Some people just use like some rubbing alcohol and rub it on their nails, but I have this nail dehydrator that I got with one of my nail sets, and I just go and apply it to the nails because you just want it to get dry and release all that oil that will be in nails naturally, so the glue can adhere. So that's going to be our next step. We're going to be going in with some gel glue, but before we get into that, let me show you the nails. So I've had these nails for some time now, and as you can see, they're from Xcode Tips, and I haven't been in the mood for like shorter nails, but I wanted some shape. I'm more of a stiletto almond-y, am I saying it right? Almond shape, stiletto shape type of girl. These aren't the sharpest, but I was in the mood for it. I was like, fall's coming. I want something that's a little bit neutral, natural, a little bit of length, but nothing too long, because when I get in my long nail phase, forget about it. And I work from home, so I'm typing and I have my moments where I just want my short nails. But now we're going in with some gel glue. You're just going to put it on like you were putting regular polish, but also be very mindful that you don't have too much glue on your nails, because then it'll like kind of drip to the side, and then your nail, like the application won't be even across your nail. It'll start getting like real chunky, and that's not what you want. So just take your time. If you feel like there's too much on the brush, just take the excess off the brush and then go back putting it on your nail, and it will take like whatever excess glue is on there. So now it's time to go in with the nails. So what you didn't see is that I had shaped my nails already. I had recorded that clip, but it was not in frame. So my apologies, but you want to size your nails. The key to it is to make sure that it's coming from the left to the right side of your nail bed. If it is showing any of your natural nail, it won't adhere and it'll pop off easier. So make sure it's like covering the whole thing. But you want to get some glue, put it on the nail, put some excess at the tip of the nail, and then you want to apply at a 45-degree angle. So as it's pressing down, all of that air is not being trapped. Sometimes when you're learning to do it, even sometimes me, I'll have like a little bubble in there, but you want to make sure for the most part you're sealing it down in a way where there's no bubbles underneath, because then it will adhere to the nail better and it will last longer. So once I'm done applying my nails individually like that, I put it under the big cure. Another thing I meant to mention is that when you do it individually, you put it under an individual cure. Once it's applied, I take my clipper and I just take the little excess off the tip of the nail from where it was connected in the packaging. And then once you're done doing that, you just want to file it down to your liking. Another thing that I will say is that when you are filing your nails, whether you're going to use this type of clipper and file it or just use a file period, pay attention to the type of the design of your nail, because sometimes when you're filing, if you do it too close to the surface of the nail, you can mess up your French tip design. So you want to just make sure you're doing it pretty lightly and you're doing it at an angle where it's not going to mess up like the integrity of the color of whatever the design is on your nail. So I had to learn that the hard way, because they have these French tips from them in all colors, like black, of course the white, pink, blue, purple, literally all of it. And that's what I like about BTArtBox nails also, is that there's just so many designs you can pick from on there. So I have everything on my storefront on Amazon and on my TikTok showcase too. So before going in with the builder gel, something else that I like to do, my camera was giving me a hard time and not wanting to focus. You see that little bubble on the side of my nail? So that is the excess glue that came out when I was pressing my nail down on that 45-degree angle. So I just go on with my cuticle cutter and I just gently like cut it off. And you want to just gently pull it off, because sometimes that glue will be stuck to the glue underneath your nail and you don't want to lift your nail. That's happened to me before. Just gently clip it, take it off, and you should be good. A quick commercial break and then we'll get back to it. A lot of you have been asking about the lip combo I always wear, so here it is. My signature combo from Lush's Artistry. The brown sugar lip liner is smooth, a rich brown, and lasts all day. The Lush lip gloss is a mauve pink nude that's creamy, pigmented, and one swipe is all you need. Both are vegan and cruelty-free and made to make you feel beautiful. Shop now at anoshasartistry.com and join the lip combo tribe. Bye! Okay, so now it is time to go in with the builder gel. Builder gel just basically helps the nail have a little bit more strength to it. These nails that I have on are pretty sturdy. They do not bend so easily, but the builder gel just helps to add that strength to the nail. So I just put that all on, and you want to make sure that you're getting the sides of the nail too, to make sure that that is covered. Some people will paint underneath the nail with it, but I just noticed when that happens, it just causes whenever like the nail is, just touching things, for it to mess up the integrity of it a little bit, and it'll start to bubble and peel. Also, if you use too much builder gel, it will also cause it to bubble. So you just want to be mindful about the layer. Okay, so now you're just gonna go in with your top coat, put an even layer once again, make sure you don't have any excess, and then cure it. So something about curing. Um, I like to cure anything that I apply on my nail for like 2 minutes or more. The only time I'll cure for about 30 seconds to a minute is when I'm applying the nail on and putting it underneath the individual cure light. So other than that, when I'm using the big cure, I'm curing a little longer, like about a minute too, because I just want to make sure that the everything is locked in with the cure. So after I'm done with all of that, I go in with cuticle oil. This is from Beetles, another nail kit and company that I use. But I also have a nail oil, a cuticle oil that I get from Amazon. It's like a dial pen, and then you apply it with a brush as well. But it's really good for traveling, and I like it. And yeah, this is how my nails were looking once everything was said and done. I just add some cuticle oil to the other hand, and yeah, this is my go-to. I'm doing my nails like twice a month for the most part, just depending on how I feel. It's been a game changer. I've saved a ton of money, and I love the skill because when it's time for me to travel, I can do my nails late at night before I'm about to go out of town or something. So I like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. Let me know your feedback in the comments. And like I said before, if you need any of these products, they are listed on my Amazon storefront. The link is in the description of this video. Also, my lip combo is in the description as well. So bye, you guys, and let me know how you are once you do your own nails at home. Bye.